Well, good evening, Australia. Congratulations. You're getting a tax cut the size of a sausage roll. And in return, you'll only owe $1 trillion. But don't worry. The experts on TV say this is all responsible economic management. So crack open a $2 beer, if you can still afford one. The lock-up door swung open, and the ink was finally dry. Charmers took the sacred cows and kissed them all goodbye. A hard road back to balance, staring at the screen while tearing negative gearing down. The biggest cut we've seen. No more offsets for the old homes, only for the new. And the 50% CGT break is finally through. They swore they wouldn't touch it, looked Australia in the eye. But last night at the press club, they let the promise die. Oh, the budget's in the red, and the promises are dust. In the graveyard of the fair goat, they buried all our trust. A $31 billion deficit and $1 trillion tab, while they're shaking down the landlords for the biggest tax grab. It's a productivity push with a $10 billion price, but the people back in working towns are paying for it twice. Yeah, Canberra writes the headlines while the battlers pay the debt. And every year the country sinks a little deeper yet. There's $2.50 for the workers standing in the queue, $1,000 write-off where receipts don't matter too. But fuel keeps climbing higher while the weekly wages stall, and 14 billion disappears just trying to save it all. They're spending big on submarines and drones across the sea, while the NDIS gets tightened to stop the fraud and greed. 15 billion stripped away from programs people need, yet the debt rolls on forever like a runaway machine. Now they call it reform, call it fairness, call it nation building. Funny how it always means we pay more and somehow earn less. The suburban rail loop struck gold, inland rail got canned. They're painting over potholes all across this tired land. $10 extra just to fly, another hidden fee. And bracket creep keeps climbing like a silent robbery. Oh, the budget's in the red, and the country's feeling cold. Politicians trade tomorrow just to keep their polling gold. Broken promises and spin beneath the parliament lights, while families watch the cost of living climb again tonight. No money left to save us, no largest tax grab in a decade, or so the papers said. And all that's left this morning is a budget in the red. But hey, at least inflation's moderating.